Bing bang. Play as Survivor, let's go. Well, we're fairly close to getting more iridescent shards, which is what I want to get. That's what I want to accomplish this session. I want to get 2,000 shards total, and I want to get to maximum blood points. Although that's not really required. So let's take in. I'm really running out of items with Kate as well. I need to start putting points into her. Oh, daily challenge. Forgot I can get one of these off. Just for a total of 180 seconds with the doctor. Dude, that gives you a lot of blood points. I almost want to do that just because of how many blood points it gives me. That looks good. I've been waiting, Sir Wad. You've been waiting an awfully long time then, because I'm pretty late today. Yeah, that's good. Nah, who needs that? I almost want to go and do a doctor match first. Nah. I'll play Survivor. Because we don't even really need to do good as doctor, we just need to chase people. For how long? 3 minutes? Yeah, I think it was 3 minutes. Oh, excuse me. Pardon me. Just got done watching an epic JoJo session with a friend. Me and him are 4 episodes away from seeing the end of part 3. I've already seen part 3, and 4, and 5. So I've basically seen everything. But, I can't wait for them to see what happens in part 3. I think the cool thing about it is that they don't know what Dio's power is, which is honestly kind of impressive. I would imagine that they would have found it at this point. Or found out just even through memes, but apparently not. Apparently they don't know what Dio's power is, which makes things all the more exciting because that's the intended way to go in, or the best way, I guess. Not the intended way, the best way. Keeping them guessing the entire time. Hey, they're wearing the new Nia cosmetic. Looks kind of ugly, to be honest, but oh well. Beauty is subjective. Mostly. Dude, okay, so I'm gonna count how many Dr. Pepper cans are on my desk right now. 2, 4, 6, 8. Are we getting more 8? No. 10, 12, 14, 16, 18? I'm pretty sure there's 18 Dr. Pepper cans on my desk right now. Empty, of course. Because they have all been consumed by me. Their life forces have been drained. Let's have some pretty good matches, hopefully. I got a bit salty last time, but that's just because we had, like... This game gets pretty draining when you experience, like, 5 kind of bad matches in a row that put a bad taste in your mouth. So you're kind of just like, I'm going to start making excuses. Or, like, complaining a lot. And I did. I was complaining a lot. Fucking goddamn it. This is stupid. We're not gonna die. I hope they didn't see me. I actually didn't see what... I'm also doing a pretty bad job in keeping track of people. Because like there was a few dozen times I got really pissed yesterday because I just couldn't track the killer. Like they went in my blind spot effectively multiple times, which is my fault for not aiming my camera appropriately. Are they coming to the basement? Yeah, it is effectively mine fault. Mine fault? Like Minecraft. Are you not being saved? It is effectively my fault for not tracking the killer appropriately. But what can you do? I suppose I'll be the dedicated rescuer this session. She's not coming this way. Oh, there she is. Oh shit, run. Yeah, she's coming for us. She's the hex. Oh, that's haunted grounds. I was about to say that's a hex totem, but I'm not cleansing that shit. I mean, I know where it is, but I kind of just want to power through Ruin. So I will just power through Ruin. See, if I had cleansed that, that was haunted grounds. So it's a good thing. They got the right one. We have to get gens done, so I hope you don't mind staying on the hook for a little bit. Oh shit, yeah, you go for that. Go for the save. The other person being chest. Hey, Speedy! We're gonna get this gen done. Are they not coming here with their hook? I hope I'm outside of 32 meters. Sorry, inside 32 meters. If not, I'm gonna cry. Are we not healing? Mind if I join you? I don't mind at all. We're gonna get this heal done no matter what the killer does right now. They might go. Oh, they got off their hook. They got off their body. They must have decisive streak. I don't actually have decisive strike. I don't have a lot of the meta perks. I don't have decisive strike or self-care as teachables. Just because I never bothered with them. I wasn't that interested in them. Oh my god. Oh my lord, what the heck are you doing right now? You freaking sausage. So you played killer, how was it? Did you get your ass handed to you? Nah, I guarantee someone else is saving you. I better just do gens. No. Okay. I think you're dead. No, you're not. It's time. Yeah, only person I could catch was a Bill. Ouch. It's time to stuff your face with chocolate. Right. No. It's haunted grounds. Leave it. Leave it. It's haunted grounds. I didn't see you. Alright, they're gonna get to hit me. I'm gonna run to Killer Shack. No. I am dead. I'm going to go in the basement as well. Yeah. Hey, darling. Don't put me in basement, please. Be kind. You're being kind. No one rescued them? Nani? This is a good thumbnail. I like when I'm on the hook. I'm like, hey, this is a good thumbnail. Look at me go. Oh no, both of you are coming straight towards me. Scrammed that MP4. That's not bueno. And she knows where they are. This might be an F-er. I'm pretty sure this is an F match. No 4%. You're deciding to go for hatch. I respect that decision. I will let you try and find the hatch. The hook only pierced the survivor. It doesn't dare rip the jacket. That costs money. Yeah, it's like in JoJo. You can punch Jotaro as much as you want, but if you rip his jacket, he's gonna murder you. Oh, you almost got spirited. Oh, this is a rough one. Well, I'll leave you to your devices. How about that? I don't think you're getting out alive. I'll be honest. Dude, leather is expensive. You rip this shit? That's not good. Can you buy this outfit with actual iridescent shards? Oh, it won't show. Oh no, it does show me, but it doesn't show me its price. So, because you can buy this one with real iridescent shards, but you need a lot of them. I don't think you can buy this one with iridescent shards. I might be wrong though. It might be time to play some Quentin. Boop. 180 charges, 80 charges. 2 gens. Yeah, playing Killer as well as Survivor is usually the best way to gain experience in the game. since I then let you know. Obviously, because if you play both roles, you get more and more experienced. Learn more about the game. Are we calling for these, or we're going to go in blind? We could go in blind for a bit. And you can just mute me when we get to the loading screen. Not sure we should go to call. Maybe at some point. Maybe. I would have expected you to have more blood points than you have. Or at least what you appear to have. Because you're only level 18. I thought you would have gotten to maybe like 25 or something at this point. Especially considering you're actually doing better than most other players are, so. Most players I play with who are new to the game get like 8k points per match. You're getting a consistent like 12 to 15k. I know for a fact that it takes about 1,000,000 blood points to reach level 30 something, like late 30s. It also depends on how optimized your blood webs are, like, and how optimized you approach them. I don't mind the grind all too much right now. The grind. Yeah, but if you can see how leveled up you are, and then compare that to the fact that there's literally 1 billion other characters, then that looks a bit scary. The grind won't be too much for you right now because you probably only have like a handful of these characters. You have like these 4, Bill, David. Yep, I fucked up. You fucked up? Fucked up where? So I would put in. Usually when I see blood point offerings, the spelling. I fucked up my life. Seen the image on the Mario and the Top Hats modding video? Where it's like, I fucked my whole life up. Mute. For, oh, a gin! Right beside me. Right behind you. I am Obsession. The person has an obsession perk. He's not Freddy. He's probably Michael. He has a ruin. No! Oh shit. He has an insta-kill. It's a huntress! Waddicker host meme review then. Dude, I would love that. You know anyone would. You know for a fact I would gain like 40k followers overnight. That's no bueno. Putting the same guy down twice. Especially if you're using Ruin. You've already... Well, I don't think that person's going to be saving them. Oh, you're camping as well? I would run away. Epic basement time. I'm gonna get fucking spotted. See ya! Excuse me, sir, I'm gonna be running past you right now. The bitch capped us. There goes your ruin. Why isn't anyone rescuing you? Damn, you're getting one hooked. That sucks. Well, it's not a good way to start the session, but I suppose there's nothing you can do. There's no way I can save anyway, so there's no point in me going. Especially with my health. Looks like she has Huntress Lullaby. No, she doesn't. I'm just being an idiot. That sucks. Man, I hate it when that happens. That's like the worst feeling. Getting put on a hook once and then no one coming to save you. That sucks. I feel really bad about that. If I had positioned better, we might have been able to do something. But there was pretty much nothing I could do anyway. Speaking really quick. I'm mostly speaking really quick so I can hear everything around me faster. You've been hunted. Sing Rap God. Damn. Damn, this is unsafe. I am in a gigantic dead zone right now. She sounded like a baby throwing a fit. That's because if you read the lore of her character, she is technically a baby. The lore is actually kind of depressing. Boss baby form. Basically, the Huntress is like, she was raised by like cave. I think her mother and father were like cavemen. And she didn't learn English or anything. She didn't learn how to speak. She didn't know how to do manners. She was basically just like a caveman. Which way are you coming? Part of me wanted to stay at that pallet, but I don't know. I want to keep running. I'm pretty sure she's seen me. No? Nice. Oh, get out the corner. Make me feel bad for Killer. Basically, she's... she doesn't know any human language. She has the mentality of like a 2-year-old, but she's basically just been taught to kill. So that's the reason why she sounds like a baby making a fit. Or taking a fit. Because she technically is. She's a child. Who just kills people. A child mentally, anyway. I really like the theory going around that she's actually blind, and that's the reason why she's humming. She's humming because she uses echolocation to find people. I really like that theory. I don't think it's real, but I liked it. It would have been a cool thing. But supposedly I think the song that she's singing was sung to her by her mother when she was younger. So she just sings it to keep calm or whatever. I don't know which direction she's coming from. Oh, she's coming from this direction. I'm down. Yeah. Nice hit. That's amazing. How many supposed to re-find her axe? She doesn't re-find her axe though. She just throws them and lets them swing and lets them go. She just picks up new axes. It would be cool, and there's always a chance we get probably not true. Where's everyone? Jen, not working on the Jen. She has 50 axes on her at all times? No, she has 5 most of the time. And she just restocks them at lockers. Dude, don't save me. Just run. What are you doing? She's gonna find you there. She knows you're here. She actually didn't know you were there, which is kind of impressive. This is a dead hard? Dead hard gamer? No 5%. 4%. Just 50 axes sticking out of her back. Personally, I think this is an archaic mechanic that should be removed. The after struggle thing. It's a very, very old mechanic. I think it should just kind of get booted. If you can hide behind a gen and get away with it, anything is possible. That's not since she can kill you faster by putting you back on the hook. Yeah, if they tried to rescue me, there was pretty much nothing about it that could be done. That's unfortunate. I hate getting one hooked. It's so unfortunate. Man, I wish I could play. I know, right? That's the... We did get you off the hook at that time. Yeah. Although is this cross-platform? No. But presumably it's becoming cross-platform. There's a very heavy rumor going around that this is going to get cross-platform. This game is off the hook, but I'm still stuck. Yeah, that's the main annoying part of this game. Is when you just get a bunch of matches in a row like that where you just don't really get to do anything. It's also the worst part about playing co-op. When you're playing co-op, you kind of have to wait for your friend to be done. So if you die really early on, you just have to watch them play for God knows how long, which is no fun. But there's nothing really much you can do against that. Just how it works. I have a key. I'll reiterate on what I said about the cross-platform play in a second, actually. But basically, there is a heavy rumor going around that this game is going to become crossplay. I don't mind as long as something gets done. Yeah. But there's a heavy rumor going around because I think files were leaked or they said some features were coming. Like a friends list in the game itself is coming. So you don't have to... And why would you do that? You know what I mean? Why would you need to have an in-game friends list if you just join through Steam? Or if you're on console, you invite them through that console's party. Doesn't make much sense to have an in-game in-game friends list. So that leads everyone to suspect that the game is going to be getting cross-platform play, because that's the only reason that an in-game friends list would really matter. So you can invite anyone. Because, yeah, exactly. See? So just... Presumably this game is getting cross-platform play. At some point. Not confirmed. But, can't friend someone on Xbox if you have PS4. Yep. But you can friend someone on their personal Dead by Daylight account if they have an in-game friends list that goes across all platforms. So it makes sense. I would love for this game to go cross-platform, because then the player base just shoots at that point. I'd be able to play with like a lot of my friends who have it on console. See you after the match. The player base booms. I don't think this game is that popular on console, to be honest. I don't think it's super popular. Blackwater Swamp? You're an evil. Nah, I'm joking. It would help. It would definitely help. I mean, the thing that I really like about cross-platform play is just the fact that I'll be able to play with my friends. Because I know that a lot of my friends have the game on console and they play it on console just because their PC isn't powerful enough. Down with the sickness. Pretty much. Down with the sickness. Are you giving me a hint that it's the plague? You can give me a hint that it's a plague. I hope it's not the plague. The plague's annoying. It's not Freddy. Someone's at the big boat. Anything with cross-platform with some awareness to the public always helps in some form. Yeah. Jesus, Nia. I was about to say, are you gen tapping? Oh god, it is the sickness. It is the plague. Plague time. The only issue is how the netcode will be if it does become a thing. Another aspect that makes it seem like we're getting cross-platform is that they're very, very, very vocal about how they're introducing They're very, very vocal about how they're introducing dedicated servers. Where you're getting saved. She's coming back though. Don't tunnel. No tunnel, please. Alright, good. No tunnel. Yeah, we're getting dedicated servers on top of an in-game friends list. That sounds like cross-platform play to me. That just screams cross-platform play. I am currently the closest. It's probably the most important for me to go and get them. You can get them and we can heal. Heal, heal. Where you going? Stop! If we get cornered here, we're fucked. Ooh, these great skill checks. My gen would work on itself. I wouldn't have done that. Yeah, I wouldn't have done that. I was waiting to see where she'd go next. Oh shit. Sorry dude, I'm bringing them to you if you're here. The survivors have unique skills to each other. They have unique perks, but they don't play any different. The survivors don't play any different from each other. They're mostly just cosmetic changes and perk changes, but you can get any perk on any character, so... Actually, there's no reason for me to heal. So what's the perks? Every character, every survivor in the game and every killer has 3 unique perks. I don't know where the hell my teammate is. But I wouldn't be able to tell you all the perks because there's so many survivors and so many killers. shit. Yeah, you guys can get each other up. Hey, yo, hey, comrade. We are kind of fucked because she knows exactly where everyone is. I haven't seen that killer before. I haven't seen the plague before. Dude, don't cleanse! You shouldn't cleanse. She's kind of a tough one to deal with. New? Half new. This is not good. You two are going to intercept, and the killer's going to be right here. Yeah. That's it. GG. Fuck's sake. We're not progressing anywhere in any of our matches. Yeah, she's relatively new. I think she was released this year. I can't tell if that wasn't enjoyable or well, that wasn't enjoyable or if I was just bad. I would say it's maybe a mix of both because I think you need to learn where to run more appropriately, because you kind of just go in circles or kind of don't know where you're going most of the time. When you should be running towards tile sets, is what they're called. They're like, that's where all the pallets are, where all the looping spots are. You need to run to the tile set, loop for a bit, put the pallet down, try and get away from them, and try and hide and juke and stuff like that. But yeah, it's mostly getting out of the habit of just like running around like a headless chicken. Which is fine. That's just what happens. Sometimes you just don't know where to go. I have that as well. It also comes when you learn the map. When you learn the map, you learn where all the tile sets are. Because when you don't know what the map is, then you have no idea where you're going. I'll be better then. Probably. I mean, it's just experience. Just you get used to it. But I don't think there was much you could do there anyway. All of us were... Well, I was on a hook. 2 people were down. She was chasing you. You were injured there. That was kind of a done deal anyway. So no matter how much you can run around, it's kind of just delaying the inevitable. Unless you could escape. Unless you could find a way to escape from her. And just kind of sneak in a revive. I'm actually gonna put some points into Killer for a sec. Dude, points get spent so quickly. So what's the blood web? I can't wait to have 300 hours. Yeah, you'll be pretty good once you get to that point. The blood web is where you get add-ons, offerings, and perks. So like this is a perk. This is a rare pig perk. And the offerings are for blood points, for stuff like that. This is effectively where you put your grind currency into. Devour Hope Tier 2 is pretty good. Alright, let's swap back over. Both the Survivor and the Killer had the same type of blood web. This one's a lot further progressed, which is why it's much bigger. Because I'm level 45 with her. But basically, perks. These are all the. I could have shown you there, but I'll show you in a second then. But yeah, every survivor and every killer has three different perks that do different things. You can eventually get other survivors to. What is it? Like these are all perks that I have. Some of them are from other characters, like rare Jake perk, rare Dwight perk, rare Meg Thomas perk, rare Quentin perk, and then rare Kate perk. When I'm playing Kate right now, so this is her. This is one of her perks. So stuff like that, where once you level your character up enough, you can get those perks on other characters as well. So RNG perks. It's kind of it's RNG a little bit, where it's RNG which perks you get in the blood web. So you're just gonna have to keep going through blood webs until you get the perks that you want. And of course, the more teachable perks you have, so the more characters you have leveled up, the more filled the blood web is going to be with perks, and the more perks get added to the pool of ones you can receive. So that's why it's always it's kind of funny because it's always the most important thing is when you're starting out to strategically choose the perks you want to get, because a new account is the exact time when you're going to have the least cluttered pool of perks. More perks, please. Honestly, for a long time, I kind of wish they would just start adding more perks to the general pool. You know what I mean? There's a pool which has perks which aren't even associated with any character. Currently, I'm running Spine Chill. Spine Chill is not any one specific character's perk. It's a general perk that any survivor can get no matter what. And I wish that they would start adding more perks to that pool instead. Instead of just having them all be like character specific, new DLC specific, stuff like that. So I kind of want them to do that more. It's also kind of annoying because the perks are very cluttered right now. Every single, well, survivors and killers currently have like 70 perks each. 70 possible perks, all of which you have to level up to level 3. Well, you don't have to, but you can level them up to level 3. So currently it's very cluttered, I would say. There's Dwight at his natural habitat. Oh, that was a lag. It's a Wraith. Speedy. So you unlock new characters through player levels, and you make characters more varied by getting blood put into them. You set the web by filling in all the spots for the web each time. Pretty much. You can unlock characters through player currency, called the iridescent shards. But for the most part, you're going to be wanting, if you want actual characters, you're going to have to buy the DLC they come from, which is separate DLC. So this game gets chapters. That's what they call them. They call them chapters. And a new chapter brings a new killer and a new survivor into the pool. All the copyrighted characters, right? Yeah, all the copyrighted characters are paid for DLC. I don't think you can buy them with the in-game currency because they just like it's licensed and the creators want. He's camping. What a baby. Dude, Andy's tunneling? Wow. What a freaking baby. This is the fucking playstyle that I hate the most. Yeah, don't try and. Nice. Oh, my alarm is going off right now. My phone alarm goes off at the exact same time every day. Midnight. They paid out for the license for the players. They won't profit from that investment. Yeah, they pretty much want the profit, which is fine. I think that's perfectly fine to make it so that you can only get the licensed characters through paying for them. Just makes sense. Is he even coming here? He is. Okay, they got saved. No, where are you going? You should heal me. What are you doing? Because if you heal me, I have borrowed time. Yeah, he sees us. The only thing that's too dangerous is to make the DLC's these little characters too good. Kinda? Sometimes, yeah. Although they more have a habit of making them like super bad. God damn. We're not having good matches. There was an issue back with Freddy, with the original release of him being bad, and then they buffed him and they made him too good. They didn't make him too good. He's just fine. He's now pretty much exactly where he should be. I'm just running around like a headless chicken. I should be doing something right now. Oh, the other person's coming for you. Yeah, Freddy was super duper bad when he first came out, which is a shame because I actually really liked him. But yeah, they've buffed him fairly recently, and now he's pretty good. Luckily. Still wouldn't say he's overpowered. Oh no. I think I'm just having an off day. Maybe. I might be doing the same. Other than that, we're just facing killers whose playstyles we're just not really good against. We found the hatch. Okay, so I've ran literally everywhere. Where the freak's the hatch? There's his ruin, by the way. I'm gonna do this and get some extra points. Why not? So who would you say is the worst killer in the game currently? It's a tough one. Leatherface? Leatherface is kind of really shit. But even he has some redeeming features. I have literally ran across the entire map 3 times over. Oh. What? You kill me? Or do you know where it is? It's not in here. I should check here. Not in here. Oh, hey. Hey, he's letting me farm. And thank you. Thank you very much. I think there's a few more pallets over here, is there? Over there? Where is it? I'm so confused. I've seen too much of the doc. I never see the Doctor or Clan. Yeah, I've kind of seen too much of the doc recently. The Doctor is in. Where the freak is this goddamn hatch? Is it on the hill? No. Does he find it? Is it in here? Sometimes it's here. Did the hatch literally just not spawn? I swear we have been everywhere. Is this a no hatch map? No, the hatch always spawns. The hatch is always meant to spawn. Bizarre. Like, it maybe just didn't spawn. Yeah, the game bugged. I found it! It's literally right in this fucking corner. Where's a pallet I can knock down? It's up here. Found it. I just wanted to show him where it was, because, like, damn. Where's my... Where is it? Dude, that was the literal, like, most hidden hatch I've ever seen. Hey, you know that corner in the like, the corner of the map? Yeah, it's right there. That was kind of nonsensical. So the hatch randomly spawns in the area. It's not random, but it does spawn in the area. Basically, there's a few determined points that it can spawn at, like maybe 4 or oh, excuse me, wow, maybe 4 or 5 points that it can spawn on the map. Apparently, the devs decided, hey, we're just gonna make the hatch spawn freaking Narnia. Because that was some epic hatch. Where the freak is where's my phone? I heard it roaring off. I don't know where it is. There it is. The alarm turned off. I waited so long, the alarm turned off. Well, I'll go back on in a second. But now we know at least. Yeah, a lot of the game is also just understanding when, understanding where spawns of items are, like where the totem spawns. Because totems are not random. Totems are 100% they're 100% set. So you can go to the same place every time and find totems. But the generators spawn in exact locations, roughly. Again, the game kind of does work on a, hey, these items can spawn in a set amount of locations. I thought killers could set them. Nah. Killers can't set them. Totems are 100% random. That's why a lot of killers go towards their totem when they first start the match, because they want to protect it to make sure that no one literally spawned right next to it. But obviously then there's a counter to that, where if you see where the killer goes first, you can then check that area for totems. Using a cabin in 3 months, so... I have a Shroud of Binding. What does that one do? So we all start together. Ah. Oh, just before you mute me, a little bit of like a tip. You're being maybe a bit too altruistic. So you're being a bit too like, I gotta unhook this person, or I gotta heal this person and stuff like that. And you're kind of dashing the hook a bit too much. But it's fine. You're not unhooking when literally right next to the killer, so that's good. You're at least not doing. I'm not saying don't go and unhook people. I'm saying like assess the situation. No, it's not your bad. You're not doing bad. You're not doing something wrong. But I would just, if I was going to give you a tip, it would just be a little less altruistic, if you can. Also consider how far away you are from the hook, because if you're miles away from the hook, chances are you're not gonna. Someone else is probably closer and can probably go for it. Because I think priority on who is supposed to unhook really depends on who's the closest. Unless something weird happens, of course. Like, two people get downed at once. Then you're supposed to spring into action and start working around it. Yeah, just pointers. Stuff it's game sense that you learn. Oh, we got another ruin. Nah. Well, we're gonna work on this, I guess. We've made so little progress on this generator. I'm not seeing Spine Chill light up, which is very confusing. Because we smashed a dozen skill checks. Does that mean it's a Michael? It's fine if you can't hit these ruined skill checks, by the way. It's fine. I can't hit them either. They're hard. We're being looked at. He's that way. It's a wraith. I wonder if this is the same wraith. A part of me hopes it is. Is he not going to that hook? When you lag out on a skill check. Oof. That is probably the worst. He's looking at me, so he's coming to this gen. Told you. Honestly, the worst part about the Wraith. The worst part about the Wraith? Campers. I don't think he's camping. No, he's not. If he hits another survivor, he's not camping. Okay. Go to the generator. Okay. I'll go for the basement place. It doesn't look like he's coming out this way. Okay. We can rush. So he's not a camper. Shit, I didn't want them to come to me. Shit, they're not coming for me. Fuck. Don't look in here. Damn! How the Demogorgon is unique. Yeah, he's pretty unique. He looks pretty unique so far. I think he noticed them. He must have seen the scratch marks. That is a pretty newbie play, going in the locker, but I just thought that why not? Why not try it out? That was good. That was a good thing, leaving. So no one is closest to me right now, which means anyone can really go for the save. But I'm also in the basement, which makes it incredibly dangerous. Looks like this person's going for it. No, they probably got spotted. Always look in the back of the basement. Or the side. The side is good enough. I think they're being chased. Well, they have to be. Oh no. And then he's going to come straight over here because he knows someone's going to come in and rescue. Yep. Thank you. Damn. I'm dead. One hooked, basically. Dude, come on. Give me a break. We're on 5 gens. Okay. I like a killer who goes 2 die, 2 survive. That's 2 die 2 survive is pretty much what all killers are supposed to get when played well. Like that's the that's the criteria for a killer winning. Yeah, we're just not having good matches today. But that's fine. Gotta let it wash off. Don't get mad at it. Trying doing what you told me. And it worked, mostly. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. There is a, like, actually help out the last two. I wouldn't say so. I would say a killer is supposed to kill as many as he possibly can. Most people will go for the last one. Especially if it's been a pretty bad match for them. But it's fine. There's always a time and a place to hook. To unhook. And it's up to the game sense to tell you when. I'll still put more points into, if you were the killer in 3 out of 4 survivors DC, then do you help the survivor grind and survive? Depends on how I feel. If I feel like, fuck it, I'll typically just want to kill them or get them out the hatch as soon as possible. So I can move on to the next match. But a lot of the time I don't want to grind. Because farming just kinda isn't fun. You get stuff from it, but it's not that fun to do it a lot. The most times the second I try to go for pallets, I get hit. What can I do to be a better looper? Well, I'm trying to figure out what your problem is. Because it seems like your problem is just getting to pallets faster, or getting to pallets, which is usually finding the quickest route to a pallet. I'll look behind me. I would say looking behind you is important, but it's important when you're looping. It's not super important when you're running away, if you know what I mean. I mean, of course, you still want to know where the killer's going, so if they try and use a shortcut to get to you, of course you can cut them off and you can go a different way and make that path longer for them. But for the most part, you're gonna want to know where you're going before you run. So just looking behind you all the time and watching where the killer's going, not knowing where you actually are supposed to be going, doesn't help a lot of time. That's why when I do that too much where I run away. Yeah, you're trying to overcompensate. You know what I mean? Doing I said, you know, try to look behind you a lot. But and then you do it a lot. It's like in Dragon Ball FighterZ when you say like with super dashing, you end up doing it too much. And then when you get punished for it so many times, you end up doing it not at all. So and then you just eventually learn that there's a balance to doing it. So the balance is always like looking behind when you feel it's important to keep your eye on the killer, like when you're running around an object or they're trying to take a closer route to you. But I would say for the most part, if you have no pallets within range, nothing will stop them from getting a hit on you, so looking behind you isn't super useful. Knowing exactly where you're going to be going is much more useful than looking at them when you're not going to when you're going to get hit anyway. If you know what I mean. But I'm not saying to just look straight forward. I'm mostly saying there's a time and a place to look behind you. That's when looping, to make sure that when they turn around to try and cut you off, you know that they've turned around, and when they're trying to take shortcuts to get to you sooner, stuff like that. But for the most part, know where you're going first, and that's the more you learn the map, the less you need to look behind you. Sorry, the less you need to look in front of you. Because eventually you learn where all the tile sets are, where all the pallets are, and where all the stuff is. Eventually you learn that, which makes looking forward less needed. It's a pumpkin nurse. Come on, pumpkin nurse. Let's go for a chase. Where am I going? I'll go to that tile set. Alright, well, I'm going to this tile set. Wow, you're not in anyone, are you, nurse? BRB. Alright. See you in a bit then. Looks like a new nurse. No? That's a guaranteed hit. Yikes. What was the mini face cam for a second? Okay. She's not coming for me, which means I have time to... Oh, maybe she is. No. Alright, then I'll start working on this gen. The nurse is very difficult to juke if you're not experienced, or if the nurse is bad. If the nurse is bad, she gets a little bit easier to juke. The basement. I'm definitely not within an appropriate range to go for the save. Unless she's chasing someone else. I hope you're being saved. Yes, you are. Okay. This is where I live now. Shit, that's not fun. I'll save you. Where is she? We just gotta go, she's too nearby. I'll take the heat. What? What the fuck? You got exhausted. What the fuck? I heard you. I heard the nurse do her fucking sigh thing where it tells you fucked up a blink. Why did she just instantly lag teleport to me? If y'all are gonna save, you better do it now. Yeah, I'm dead. You were too late. That was BS. Dude. I feel cheesed. She has no head. I would start healing. Yeah. It is worth noting she might have nurses calling. I mean, honestly, she has no ed, so healing isn't gonna be that important, but still. Wait, go, no, Meg! You just went past her totem. Meg, you went past her totem. I saw it. I swear I saw it. Megan. I don't know where it is. Honestly, that might just be best to split and dip. Get open a gate and get out. Oh, that Meg's opening a gate on the far right of the map where you can. Yeah, on that side where you were looking there. Basically on the opposite side of the map from you. Oh, oh, she's getting chased. She's getting chased, so you're allowed to sprint, basically. Oh. She's not chasing them anymore. She's opening the gate on the far left now. It's a rip. Yeah, start opening that gate. Might be your only chance. Yeah, you can get out. Can you? Shit, maybe. Get out. Run! Run! Nice. This killer was nice. It's a nice killer. I'm pretty confident I got cheesed there, though. Pretty confident. I'm gonna look back on the footage there, because that was silly. Alright, looking back at it. I mean, for starters, I'm going to check and see... Healing isn't going to be that important, but still. I'm pretty confident that was her totem right there. So... Healing isn't going to be that important, but still. I literally did see her totem. Her Noid totem. Meg walked right past her Noid totem. Yeah, she walked right past it. What? Yeah. The nurse did her like. Okay, so just for clarification, I enjoyed the little conversation at the end. It was nice. So just for clarification, the nurse gets a stun when she doesn't when she blinks and she teleports. She has like a second to either swing her melee weapon or do another blink, and if she doesn't do anything within that time, she exhausts herself. And this is what that exhaustion sounds like. And I heard it, and I was like, so you're gonna hear it here. Listen. Here. Right there. But then they somehow, even after they were exhausted, teleported right towards me. So that's why I felt super cheesed, is because I heard their exhausted sound effect, and I thought, all right, that's fine. I can take a more scenic route, and then they just teleport right to me again, and I was like, what the fuck? So that wasn't fun, but oh well. Ooh, Jen. No ruin. Bada bing, bada boom. We don't know what killer it is either. Toolbox. Oh. It's Huntress. She didn't know where you went. Oh my god, this lag. She got really confused on where you went for some reason. I'm glad that they buffed the blood point gain on totems. She's not looking at us, it's fine. I love working on a generator, honestly. Generator working is so not stressful. Are her hatches one hit down? Where is she? Oh, there she is. So I think I'm going to test something first. She's not coming back. She might be. Actually, I hear her. Okay. Shit, dude. Oh, damn. They got free. Heal this bad boy up. Let's go. Where is the exit gate? Shit, you're dead on hook. That sucks. I want to get out right now. Alright, she doesn't have Blood Warden. Okay. They aren't dead on hook. Fuck. Oh, hit me. Hit me! Thank you. Giving her a free hit. That was a pretty good match. We did pretty well. Damn. I haven't been looking at my ranks. Lightbringer, Invader. I didn't do a lot of chasing, yeah. I did a lot in healing. I never got downed once. We got out. Oh, what? They got out? How the hell did they get out? That's impressive. Speedwagon. Damn, I was gonna say, I didn't know what to type at the end there. I was like, Speedwagon? It's the real Speedwagon. Mr. Speed. Wagon. Let me put in some points. just get a little bit of points going. I might need to do 1 or 2 more matches. Oh, it's going to be so satisfying in 2 days. Or I guess 1 day now since it's Monday. But it's going to be so satisfying. Just pumping all these blood points into Nancy to get her perks. I like how your mouse actually kind of locks onto it, where like if I hold click here, my character doesn't turn around. But when I hold click and go over them, they then start turning around. Don't know why that interests me. It just does. It was a pretty good match. Next, we're facing the Legion, probably. And he's going to 4K us, and he's going to slug us and tunnel and camp us. That's how it goes. It's just a yin and a yang. Have a relatively good match, you're going to have a relatively bad match. Well, I've consumed water, so my powered... You just showed me something stupid that I will do every time. You didn't know you could spin your character around, yeah. Woo, girl party. What are you running for? Oh, you're breaking that totem. Pressing matters. Generator? Nah. Totem? Yeah. I don't blame you, honestly. That's... You're gonna go search for the ruin? Did she place down a trap? I didn't hear her place down a trap, but I'm gonna... Oh shit, you haven't placed the hag yet. Oh god. There's a very important piece of information you need to know when facing the hag. I don't know if you're listening. You probably aren't. This match is either going to go okay or terribly. Because Speedy doesn't know what the hag does and how to counter it. I guess I'll say it in case you actually are listening. But the hag places down traps which you can crouch over. So she'll place them down next to a hook. And the only way to stop them is if you crouch. Stop them from triggering. Honestly, that might be a good enough distraction. Yeah, she's coming this way. I thought she might. Is she? Okay, whatever. Fucking Merhin! Shit. This sucks. Shit. Double shit. Nice! Decisive. He's still being chased. I should be working on a gen, not doing this. I'm just trying to look for health though. No, I just got a flashlight instead. Shit, I could probably do a flashlight save. Yes! I'm so glad I got to do that. No, that's not gonna work. I don't know where they are. I don't know where he went. Was their ruin already cleansed? Might have been. I shouldn't be running around. This is one of those instances where I really wish I had self-care. I'm gonna run straight into a freaking trap, and it's gonna scare the fucking shit out of me. Some med kits, good. As long as you stay on the hook, you're fine. What the hell was that thing? What thing? Shit. I got the save, but at what cost? Well, points. I got points. Give me a skill check, please. Nah. I'm not gonna heal. Oh, excuse me. Oh shit. Alright. Sorry I tried, and that was cool. There wasn't much we could do there anyway. NANI?! Damn. So asking what that killer was. That was the hag. It's a shame because I don't think you had my stream unmuted because you don't know what the hag does, and you really need to know what the hag does to counter her. So basically, she basically places traps on the ground which create an illusion of her when they're triggered, but she can teleport instantly to any of them when they're triggered. So basically, when you trigger one of her traps, she can press space and instantly teleport to it and basically get a free hit on you. The way to counter her is you can actually crouch over the traps and they won't trigger. So that's why when you're unhooking someone and the killer is the hag, that's why you should crouch on your way to the hook, or when you get relatively close to the hook, because if you don't, then you'll trigger her traps and she'll just get a free hit on you and stuff like that. So that's how you counter her traps if you know one's there, and there's obviously always going to be one next to the trap survivor. But I actually think I am done for now because I've reached 1 million. I've got enough iridescent shards. I would kind of like to get this done, but I don't know. Let's have a look on this one. Because 3 survivors are bear traps. I gotta go practice more later so I can do better. That's fine. You did just fine. It was fun. Alright. Thanks for watching. The next time we play will be when the DLC comes out, probably. So, I'll see you next time, hopefully. Thanks for watching.